This is Mike Hawk with AAN World News. We're here in Afghanistan in the Uzbek province, just north of the uh,
You got my
Kandahar Valley. Um, as you
you
can
got my
see
message.
here, the ANA and American troops that have returned
You're
to
gonna just keep
Afghanistan are
User left
preparing
your
for
channel.
combat
awesome.
operations against the Taliban. We don't know exactly
Yeah.
who's participating in this fight, other than
User joined
we
your
spotted
channel.
some
No,
82nd and definitely say
you guys
ANA
are gonna be rolling
troops.
behind.
We believe they're planning on operating in the town of Zregurat, just in the north of us here at Blacksmith. It's a very, very active scene here with lots of vehicles preparing and staging and troops getting their equipment and final orders. We'll be doing some interviews throughout this fight, so stay tuned.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Is Spooky Dater? Spooky Dater? He's a guy over here.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
I just want to talk to his mom. Say I love you.
Hey, you can't be
I'll see you later tonight.
Okay, how do you feel being able to return to your homeland and reestablish your beautiful republic you once had? Finally push the Taliban out.
Fuck the Taliban!
Sir, are you
Yes,
the commander
follow me.
here?
Mike Hawk, yes, I'm commander.
Okay, well, I'd love to get a couple questions in before you guys start off. We'll be trailing as close as we can, just trying to cover your country's triumphant returns.
Yeah, that's great. Just make sure you stay, pretty far back from the gunfire. We don't want you to die.
As you can hear behind me, the battle for Zregurat has begun. It sounds like American forces may have been the first to become engaged, and we believe that the ANA is preparing to assault the position. We've also spotted in the area what looks to be American Special Forces.
Okay, as long as you're not in the way, if you get in the way, we're gonna have to remove you from the area. So just please try your best to not get in the way. That's all I ask.
I gotta tell you, man, I hope you guys aren't like my last fucking gig I did out in Altus during the Civil War. Those guys were a bunch of goofballs.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey, there's a lot of reporting deaths, and from what we could tell, a lot of it came from the military itself, not the rebels.
Oh yeah, those darn rebels, they are really nasty people, aren't they?
Got it.
Yeah. So where are we going? I'd love to stop and get an interview with you, get a couple questions in.
Actually, there's a pretty good shot right here.
Now we're walking over to these Vicks. You have a long until I can hit those vehicles up there.
Okay. All right. Well, how do you feel about returning to your homeland and being able to finally push the Taliban out after the disastrous retreat a couple years back?
We're excited to have the support of the Americans again. We're gonna push those nasty Tally boys out of here.
Yeah. Take this medical down.
Oh God.
Hopefully the Americans stick around this time, right?
Yeah, hopefully so. Hopefully, my troops are a little bit of a different breed and generation than the last ones were. We
User
have
joined
been
your channel.
outfitted with new equipment, as you can see, and all of that good stuff. So I'm thinking we have a much better chance, much better cohesion, much better organized than the last time.
We're here now in the center of the villages of Zregurat. ANA and American forces have pushed deeper in. There have been several casualties on the American side, unknown if any ANA have lost their own. American air power, again, sees its value as they have been utilized very heavily to defeat many heavy Taliban assets that were left over in the AAN motor pool during the 2001 evacuation. Hopefully not going to take you guys 20 years.
User joined your
to get the job
channel.
done, right?
Oh yeah, hopefully not. Well, you know, last time there was, you know, all that heroin and whatnot, but thankfully my guys are pretty clean nowadays.
Okay, good. Well, best of luck to you. I'll see you out there, okay?
Yeah, Beans, I want to flash that in. Pull it up and let me know when you see it.
We're gonna be on CNN.
Maybe.
Fucking smoke that thing.
Jesus. Dead as hell.
So I'm Mike Hawk from AAN. This is my associate, Mike Hunt. We're actually cousins, by the way. So I just, you know, were you here at the HKIA back when the pullout happened in 2021?
User left your
I
channel.
was not at the time, actually. I was still at Fort Bragg. Another unit was there at the time.
Okay. Did you know any of the men that served here during the evacuation?
I did, yes.
Okay. How do you feel coming back?
It's interesting. Pressed for time on that one. It was definitely a quick extract from there. But other than that, it's definitely good to be back for sure.
So can I get your name and unit, sir?
No and no. Yeah, wait, no. Alright, sorry, what was your question?
How do you feel about returning to Afghanistan after the 2021 evacuation several years ago?
Well, you see, the complex geopolitical situation in the area means that there wasn't any security, and Al-Qaeda came back in, so we had to secure this area again so that they wouldn't be planning some bad stuff.
Okay. Do you feel the AAN would be capable this time around in securing their own country?
Yeah, we're working pretty closely with the AAN this time. There's no more ghost soldiers from what we can tell, and hopefully we can help them out to the point where they're confident enough to face the enemy. Kind of like how we did with the Iraqis.
Oh yeah, I got it. Oh damn.
Islamic State, yeah.
What is your current role, your unit's role in assisting the AAN country? Are you taking more of a supportive role, or are you taking a much more active role, like in the past?
Okay, copy. Hold that thought.
We're here now, still in the center of Zregurat. We pushed deeper, and it appears that the American and Afghani task force are now mopping up the remaining elements of the Taliban holding out in this town. This appears to have been a very successful and very swift assault on the Taliban. Hopefully this is indication of what's to come for the AAN and the return to the country. Time can only tell.
Shit.
Oh yes.
So you were the commander here of the AAN forces, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
How do you feel about your operations here today? Do you feel like you've been successful?
Yes, so far so good. I think we've been able to push the majority of the enemy out of the town. As you can see, we're more than halfway through and not under direct enemy fire. So I would say that we are very successful so far. We do not have any casualties yet, to my knowledge. So the medics are doing well, and the organization is well put together. It's going good.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Here it is, Weather.
Don't run over the train, guys.
Do you want to? Is this listening live?
Yep.
Well, I mean, I would like to ask, just kind of ask questions on the camera. If you don't have time, I'd be willing to speak to somebody else from your contingent here.
No, I'd say you can go and find the ODA that's in the area who appear to be just rolling around.
Is that who they are? They would not identify who they were. We interviewed
Yes,
them earlier.
they're an ODA unit.
Can I ask what unit you belong to?
75th Ranger Regiment.
Thank you.
Oh, look, a bullet took a wall right there. And another one.
SOCOM force. Right side SOCOM forces are operating in the area. We can identify as such as we are under command of Yusuf.
I think I fucking got him, don't worry.
Thank you very much. You've been very informative of the situation.
Hello, America! Hello! Hello, America! Hello!
We're about to talk about your victory here today. If you want to get your friends here to take part.
Hello, I love America.
Thank you very much.
Mickey Mouse, go push.
Just real quick. Here now, we believe that the task force has been successful in securing this town of Zregurat. The AAN here are very excited.
User joined your channel.
Sir, how do you feel about your work here today?
I love America. America great, good. Make America great again.
Do you feel the Americans were of great help during your combat operations today?
Yes, they make this country great again.
Very good, very good. Do you have any closing comments?
Go America. I love you, America.
Yeah.
This was Mike Hawk, AAN World News. We'll be tuning in next week to follow this task force as they continue to assist the ANA.
Run! Only back up a bit.
Very harrowing experience. We were conducting an interview with some local ANA forces as they celebrated their victory here in the village of Zregurat when a phone-activated IED went off in the mosque just behind my cameraman. We did receive some minor scrapes, but otherwise we're in good health, though we do believe there may be some civilian casualties in this incident. ANA has assessed the situation. They provided aid to who they could, as well as bandaged their own wounds, though there was nothing they could do for the civilian victims. This goes to show that the Taliban definitely maintains their brutal standards for warfare, and hopefully the ANA can push them out and stop the senseless bloodshed.